One of the book's themes is women's friendship. Lexa and Gabriel have a very intense friendship, don't they?
They do. I mean, particularly on Lexa's side. She's a fairly modest middle-class background. Her dad sells second-hand cars. She goes, she leaves university with an accountancy qualification. It's the early 80s, there's very, very high graduate unemployment. She's writing away for jobs, she's not getting them. And then suddenly she gets picked up by a merchant bank. Now, admittedly, it's the Northern Divisional Office, so she's going to be in Leeds. She's not with, the glamorous swish city people. But even so, she's really lucky, and it's good money. But she gets there, and most of her colleagues are men. I mean, overwhelmingly male. And they're from a class she's never met before. They're public school boys, they're confident, they're loud, they're very sexist. And she feels a bit lost in all this. Then Gabriel comes along. Gabriel's from the same town, by some weird coincidence. She is the same age. She is intelligent in the way Lexa is, interested in feminism in the way Lexa is, but there the similarities end. Lexa's an ordinary looking woman. Gabriel is absolutely dazzling. And Lexa is a bit dazzled by that. Not particularly in a sexual way, but just because she's got this friend who is this sort of golden person. And where Lexa is quite a moral person, scrupulous, very conscientious at work, as a lot of women in the workplace are, but if it comes to being an unscrupulous winner or a moral, loser, she'd rather be a loser. And Gabriel's not like that. Gabriel has this ability to go into any situation and think, what do I want out of this? And then to just do whatever is required to get it. So Lexa's quite challenged by that in her friend, because, in some senses she can see, as a feminist, that makes Gabriel a more successful feminist, She's not going to get stopped by the glass ceiling. But at the same time, she admires her and she disapproves of her, and that hooks her in. And then the other thing, of course, is that she's flattered because the initial overture of friendship comes from Gabriel to her. And it's a very powerful thing to be chosen. As for what Gabriel's getting out of it, Gabriel's not an open book like Lexa. And she has this very, very self-oriented streak. But she does love Lexa. And the second half of the book takes place 25 years later. And by that time, husbands, boyfriends have come and gone. But that friendship has endured. So in a very real sense, it is the central relationship of both their lives.